Whiskers was a street-smart, sarcastic, but kind-hearted cartoon cat. He lived behind the old bakery in a quiet town. With his patched ear, sassy strut, and big green eyes, he was the king of the alley, independent, clever, and always alone. That's the way he liked it. Or so he told himself. One rainy night, as he curled up inside a cardboard box, something unusual stirred in the dark alley. A soft whimper. He peeked outside and saw a tiny, shivering ball of fur, wet, scared, and barely the size of a loaf of bread. A puppy? Floppy ears, big eyes, and the saddest little bark. Whiskers rolled his eyes. Great. A mutt. But the puppy didn't leave. It whimpered, sneezed, and looked up at him with pure, trusting eyes. Whiskers sighed and muttered, "Just for one night, okay?" He gave the pup some leftover bread and curled up beside him. The next morning, the puppy was still there, and the next, and the next. Whiskers named him Peanut because he was small and kind of nutty. Peanut followed him everywhere, stumbling, yipping, knocking over trash cans. Whiskers pretended to be annoyed, but secretly, he was starting to like having someone around. Days turned into weeks. Whiskers taught Peanut how to dodge cars, how to swipe scraps from the butcher's shop, and how to hiss at nosy raccoons. Peanut brought Whiskers flowers he found in the park, made silly faces and tried to climb trees and failed every time. Together, they were the oddest pair in the city, but they were happy. Until one day, Peanut started coughing, just a little. Whiskers told him to toughen up. But the cough got worse. Peanut stopped running, stopped eating. Worried, Whiskers took him to the back of the vet's office at night, where he knew how to sneak in. The news was crushing. Peanut had something wrong with his heart. He was born weak. Not much time left. Maybe weeks, maybe less. Whiskers didn't know what to do. He wasn't good with feelings. But when Peanut opened his eyes and licked his paw, Whiskers forced a smile. "You're gonna be fine, buddy. I've got a plan." He tried everything. Found warm blankets, snuck in vitamins, told Peanut bedtime stories every night, even the one about the stars being pet angels watching over the world. Peanut loved that one. Peanut loved that one. But he got weaker, slower. One day he couldn't stand up. Whiskers carried him on his back. Every day, he took him to watch the sunrise. They sat quietly, watching the sky turn gold. Peanut would lean his head on Whiskers and sigh. "I'm glad I found you," he whispered one morning. And then, one night, as the stars lit up the sky, Peanut didn't wake up. Whiskers didn't move. He curled around his tiny friend, silent, eyes closed. The alley never felt so quiet. The stars seemed to flicker just a little more that night. The next morning, the town woke up to something strange. In the middle of the park, near the biggest oak tree, was a tiny flower bed, built carefully with twigs, leaves, and a collar in the middle. Whiskers sat beside it. Every day. He didn't talk, he didn't hiss. He just watched the flowers sway. But one night, a small kitten wandered into the alley, lost and scared. It meowed. Whiskers looked up, slowly. He didn't say anything at first. Then he stood, and for the first time in weeks, he said, "You hungry, kid?" The kitten purred. Whiskers led the way, because even though his heart still ached, he remembered what Peanut once said. Sometimes love finds you when you're not looking, and sometimes it never really leaves.